Yeah, Bartleby, I think if you glut the market, you get diminished return. It seems that way. As I say, I can't say that it's not complete coincidence. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, they're all getting ready for breeding now. Good stuff. Got 13 out of 14 there. 14 out of 14 there. Right, so I'm going to sell 1 out of here. I'm going to sell 2 out of here. And that's still in the middle of doing its thing. So then we have 23 cows. We need 7 more. We've got 24 cows. We need 6 more. So if we can get 2 more in each of these big pens, we'll be done with our quest, which will be amazing. I've actually made nearly 100,000 since I upgraded the house. So, the money's rolling in now. I struggled so hard with this farm before. When I was a little farmer and now we need to do this. Okay. I'll buy this land sometime in my life. So this is interesting. For harvesting this field, we need a combine harvester, a cereal reaper, a tractor with a box trailer, and 2 tractor drivers. And it's actually pretty cool to watch as well. So we'll just wait until they've got their lives in order and got the tractors out. So they're off. You can see they're off into the combine harvester there. Here it comes. There's the tractor on its way as well. So the combine harvester is just off to pick up its attachment out of the garage there. The tractor's off to pick up its box trailer. So it's going to sit on the side here. Ready. And then the combine harvester is going to go over here and harvest the field. I love this. It's so good. Harvesting up the whole field. Train a worker to level 5. Okay, cool. I can do that actually. I do love this. And then there it goes. It pops all the rye into the box trailer. Looks like it was full, so I had to go get a little bit more. And then off they go back to their little garage. And then I'm going to need, in a minute, another tractor. I'll need a tractor, actually, to quickly come along and bale up the grass. Oh no, there's birds destroying which field? This one! Oh no, get off my field. Get off my field. I really should put some scarecrows in, shouldn't I? That does affect the crop quality a little bit. So that's all done. So that now needs baling up. So I'll get a round press and the Etos tractor to go over and do that. My Rega tractors are called Bill and Ted, by the way. We had a name for the combine harvester as well, but I can't remember what it was because I'm so good at this. Right, everybody except for Molly, go and get those strawberries for me. Okay, I think I've told everybody what to do now. I'm going to actually slow it down because there's so much going on right now. Nope, that rye will not thresh itself. Quite right. So Leanne's coming over with the tractor in just a minute. She's got a little press there that she's going to pick it all up. And she's going to... Some bales should come out the back, I think. I think it's supposed to leave bales. There we go. There's a bale. I love all this stuff with the tractors. I'm supposed to be buying land here and I keep just watching the tractors. But yeah, you get the idea. So all these guys are doing the strawberry picking, all the seasonal workers, which is what they should be doing. Fantastic. Right, let's buy land. I'm actually thinking land to the back of here might be good. That looks like water. So I'm guessing we can have all of these squares. This square, this square, this square, this square, this square. So it can be like about 4 or 5 times the size it is at the moment. That's actually quite a big farm. Quite impressed with that. So I've got all this new area now. Woohoo! This is all mine now. I can do stuff with it and draw on it with roads and like destroy all the trees and stuff, I think. Did I buy it properly? I probably didn't. I don't think I bought that properly. Let's go back in. No, I did. Now it's looking awful funny. It took my money off me. It's like, oh no, it's this side. I did it on this side. Silly Sheila. It wasn't entirely the side I was actually intending to make it on, but that's fine. It's okay. Doesn't matter. I would have bought this plot of land eventually anyway. So the first thing I like to do is to like, chop down all the trees. You don't need trees in a farming game. Unless it's an orchard. Which might be what I'll put down here actually. Ah, so satisfying. Deforestation. Rid of the rocks as well. Avak wishes that clearing stuff on Dragonvale World was this easy. I hope the elves are watching. Praise be to the dwarves. Actually, to be honest, I'm normally on the elf side, but today we're deforesting everything. I should get a little bit of money for like forest management for doing all this. It's a good way to you see, I'm making money every tree I chop down. My bank balance is going up. So this has effectively doubled the size of my farm now, which is amazing. Which means I'll actually be able to properly make the sort of size of orchards and things that I want. I'll have more room for people, for houses. And again, I'll probably keep a lot of the buildings in the center of the farm, and I'll start to have these areas as maybe just big fields and stuff. I'm kind of thinking the next thing I might want to buy is another tractor. How you doing with the strawberry field, guys? Good, good. I'll just be over here chopping down trees, okay? Just call me if you need me. That's looking quite nice and clear. Oh, missed one. A couple back here. Oh, look at all this land. I've been so squished in. I've been so squished in. I literally had this much land left. Okay. This is good. I'm happy with this. So one thing I'm kind of thinking that I want to do is to try and get fields now that are massive, like 50 by 50s for pretty much everything. So I'm actually going to just delete these little bits of road here because I might want to start making them in different shapes and sizes. I'll get rid of the destroy tool as well. So yeah, I can double the size of my farm. Yay! I don't think I'll be making many bigger strawberry fields though. Well, I could do if I was going to have loads of seasonal workers, and that's something I could maybe do. I could. But what I probably do is make bigger cereal and corn and all that sort of thing. Make the fields for those absolutely humongous. Also make some really humongous orchards. Kind of thinking this irrigator might be a bit in the way at this point. I am wondering whether I could put it just, if I could destroy it and pop it just here in between the colza and buckwheat fields, because there's just a little tiny space there that might be good. Right, someone needs to come and collect all those bales now. We've got another 2 days and the wheat field will be ready. The wheat, rye, etc., etc. should be being milled in the mill over here. We'll probably have some corn flour to sell soon as well. Just make sure those apples don't have long. I maybe should sell those apples quickly and buy some more because they're going off. I bought them basically to feed the cows with because the cows were eating loads of silage, but they weren't very good for the variety in their diet. So I just bought them some apples and a bit of corn and oats and stuff so that they would breed a bit better, and it has seemed to work. I just want to get through the cows bit now. I just want to be like, yeah, we've done the cows. We have bred our 30 cows. I knew that would take forever. Absolutely knew it. So corn flour we've got, and it doesn't sell for a ton, but it's better than nothing. We've still got quite a bit of corn left, actually. That would sell for about 1,000. It definitely, selling the flour definitely makes a bit more money than selling the raw components. So definitely good to make the flour. 32,000's worth of strawberries, just sat there. Don't mind if I do. So we're back up to 100,000 again. This farm is crazy. It's making so much money now. It's amazing. Amazing. And I'm like sitting there like, just need to breed 6 more cows. I'll probably end the stream once I've done that. It's getting a bit late now. Okay, why don't we see what a 50 by 50 field kind of looks like. That is what it looks like. So it's going to be slightly bigger than that area there. Okay, cool. Let it go. Let it go. So I need the pump to be moved. So it's got a massive range on it. But I don't think that's the best place for it necessarily. Well, it probably actually is in a way. But it is in the way. I can't put it on the path, unfortunately. And there's just no nice place for it to fit, really. Okay, so if I started a field like here, maybe. Had a path there and everything like that. That would cost me 28,000 to make. I'll probably be able to fit that and like a friend field next to it as well. And I'd probably have room for the pump in between the two. So why don't we make that? This is the biggest field I have ever made in this game so far. And let's see if I can get another one like... Hang on, let's make the road actually. Just so I've got a frame of reference there. Just check that nothing's dying over here in the meantime. Like, soil moisture is good. Nothing needs harvesting. Soil moisture good. Soil moisture could do with a little top up. We'll just get someone out to do that. That needs harvesting. Oh no. So Isabel and Ruben. Okay, Ruben can do that for once, I guess. Shouldn't really be driving the tractors because he damages them. That's why I generally only have tractor drivers driving tractors, but just this once he can have a go. I'm not that mean. You know, he's been dying to drive the tractors clearly for ages, and you know, I don't feel like I can let him down. Got a little bit of honey and stuff still left, but I'll get rid of that later. Still got a little bit of time for that. So these are going to be fields for next year. I think we need a new tractor. And I think we're going to need more staff. Yeah, look, I can have 2 fields there, and I'm going to have plenty of room for things like pumps and stuff in between. I do need to move the pump over a little bit. So, just for now, we're going to demolish that pump. Put in the second field. And from now on, all of our fields will be maximum sized. Maybe even just put like a little dirt road down there. It's interesting. Why doesn't it fit on the one side? It's a bit strange, isn't it? Could do that. Don't know how good that really looks, actually. I might just delete all of that. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, sit around making up your mind. Do you know what I could do? I could even put little like hedges. Look, there's little hedges and stuff you can put around. I could put little hedges around the field. Like a real field in a real tractor movie. Take more training. Yeah, you're right, Raoul, actually. You're right. I should take more training. I should have actually taken the land reduction. But I'll take that now. Before I buy any other bits of land. I was getting a bit too excited, wasn't I, with buying the land. That would have saved me 4,000. I definitely want to put a path down here, though. Just so the tractors can get in there. And maybe one along here. And then we can have things like along the edge there, like tractor parking and that sort of thing. And then when we buy this land expansion, I'll just put a little road along there. And it will look beautiful. How's these coos doing? Why are they not breeding? Why are you not breeding, coos? They're just being lazy. Lazy coos. Okay, it looks like... Oh, yeah. They're getting on with harvesting the wheat fields. So we've got wheat and rye and corn all being made into flour. Which is amazing. I just love watching the combine. It took me so long to get this combine. Like, it's my pride and joy. Genuinely. Beautiful combine. We love you. That's my combine harvester song. Everyone else sings like the Jethro one about, you know, I've got a combine harvester and I'll give you the key, but I'm making my own stuff up. Making up my own songs. I'm getting a little bit overtired and hyper, I think. But I am definitely 100% keeping going on this until those coos have bred. Don't you moo at me. I mean, look, you're healthy, you're good. You've got lots of nice food. What's the problem? Right, I do need the irrigation back in, otherwise I won't be able to water these fields properly. I've forgotten where to get irrigation pumps. Here we are, 3,000. And of course it's slightly off centre. Because why wouldn't it be? But it doesn't look too bad because it's asymmetrical. And I can put little things in the middle here that I might decide I need. I'm not sure really. I am kind of liking the idea of possibly putting hedges around the fields. It's so annoying though, just for this one little tiny pump. I wonder whether I can put it on the fields. I'm going to probably spend quite a bit of time playing around with layouts. I do warn you guys. Yeah, can't go like anywhere else. So that's fine. Scarecrows can go on top of fields though, and scarecrows is something that I've been meaning to put down for a while on these fields. So, and they only cost like 50 as well, so let's get some scarecrows down here. So those birdies don't like get my fields anymore. Right, you need to bale this one. Etos Tractor is about to die, so we'll use Rega Tractor 1. Etos Tractor, you get so overused because you're the best tractor. Don't tell the other tractors I said that. No point in doing anything with these fields at the moment unless I want to make them into orchards, which is maybe a thing. We could have really big orchards. And I could move the orchard tractor and all the orchard stuff over here into orchard land. Which is totally what I would call this. So we could make massive orchards. I'm going to see what else comes up in the scenario though. See what it asks me for. We still only need like 6 more cows. And once one starts, all the rest start as well. There we are. But I did just want it all slowed down a little bit while I was making those fields, because while I was making those fields, I was very acutely aware that I wasn't looking at anything else. For example, those need harvesting and greenhouses. I might make more greenhouses at some point as well. Those need bringing in. That's hay bales. So far I'm selling the hay bales because I don't really know what else to do with them. Okay, Bartleby, how far does the industry go? The best way to answer that question is to show you all the buildings, the production buildings. So, you can freeze food. So you can freeze all of your berries, your strawberries, your raspberries, your cherries, and that would probably mean that you could sell them at a far higher price because you'd be able to sell them, keep them until the winter and sell them when it was a really, really good time to sell. We've got a milk processing plant which will allow you to make your milk into cheese. It looks like there's a few different kinds of cheeses, possibly yogurt, possibly curds. I'm not really sure, I can't see exactly what they are, but it looks like cheesy things. You've got a slaughterhouse, so you'll be able to make meat from your cows and chickens when you breed them. A larger milk processing plant, so you can probably do more in it and faster. You've got a seed production facility, so you can make your own seeds from your harvested crops. The mill we've already got making flour from the cereal crops that we're making. You've got the juice factory, so you can press all of your fruit into fruit juice. And then just another, a bigger frozen food factory, a slaughterhouse, and a juice factory. So you can't make cider, but you can make apple juice, basically. And you can pretend it's cider if you want. Okay, so animals ready for breeding. Animals ready for breeding. I think we're nearly there now with the animals being ready for breeding. So we are now on 26. So that should hopefully be 28 and 30 unless the game is being particularly cruel to me. The other thing is you can have a cooled warehouse which will help you be able to keep things for a bit longer before they go off. You might notice that in the sell option you've got dates on everything, so everything has a sell by date. Some are very short dated, like my strawberries, they'll go red. The date will go red on them if they're about to go out of date. So say I've got these strawberries here. If I don't sell them by the 2nd of November, I might sell them now actually, then they'll go off. And then I will not be selling them for anything. Summer honeys, because they're probably going to be the last few honeys of the season, I imagine. We're getting quite far into the autumn season now. Still not sure how I feel about those fields. Maybe if I put pathing in between, but like around the pump. Might make it look a bit better. The pump is so in the way of everything in the whole wide world. Like, why can't it be on... That is the best I'm going to be able to do with it. That looks a bit better, though, I think. That pump, wherever I put it, it will be in the way. Yeah, you can make brie-style bloomy rind cheeses. Yes. I love brie. Brie is so good. So good. Look at all these trucks. All the stuff I sold just now, I'm guessing. So I'm still debating whether to make those into orchards or make them into cereal crop fields. I'm kind of thinking orchards would maybe be slightly lower maintenance. So I'm kind of thinking actually maybe an apple orchard and maybe a maybe cherry. Not sure yet. But they've all fully bred up and it hasn't given me credit. 28 cows have been bred, have they? Really? Pretty sure there was more than that. It's so annoying. So I'm going to sell 2 out of each cow shed again. And hope and pray for more cows. I'm guessing that some had already been counted. Okay, for 30 new cows. Was it expecting me to buy 2 for each and then like build them up? That would have been crazy. I suppose if I had had 4 in each to start with, then I would have had 30 to bring them up to full strength, I guess. See, me and Bart will be brie buddies. If I like the same thing as someone, then we're buddies of that thing. It's just the way life works. I'm gonna put down some more honey places. There'll be animals, and it will be beekeeper building, and it will be rotated. So I'm kind of trying to keep it the same as has gone before as much as possible. So I think it's about there. And then we'll pop in the beehives and we'll pop in another one and pop in the beehives. I hope I can fit 5 in there. Let's speed it up a bit as well. I speed it up enough, the cows might actually breed. You never know. So now all of these fields, except for the grass over here, are all done for the year. These will be probably done for the year pretty soon. They've stayed really, really good in their crop quality. Like the crop quality was below half by the end of the year last year. We've done really well with spraying them this year. And because of that, we've made a lot of money from them. So we're pretty much just waiting for the winter again. We've had a good year this year. This farm is getting huge now. I would be actually very interested in seeing how much the land is now. 65,000. That's not too bad, actually. It's not going up like double or anything like that. You know, I expected it to go up. It seems like that might be the edge of the map there. Yeah, because there's a river behind. So we probably don't really want to be buying land that's bounded by water. It looks like this river goes all the way over here. So probably don't want to buy anything around there. Ooh. The road goes all the way out here. Kind of finishes around there, so that's probably as far as we can buy land out to. Yay! My animals are ready for breeding! Thank goodness. Also, my training is finished. I want to do lots of training that will reduce my bills. Let's have one that reduces my bills then. By 12%. That sounds amazing. Aha, small cowshed 2. I knew I left you for a reason. So as soon as the inseminator is done with that, we can actually see what our next quest is going to be. Oh, I need to train someone to the max level. I'm kind of thinking maybe one of the beekeepers would be a good one for that. Oh, you're already at 5. Okay. What about your friend over here? It's only 1? What? I'm going to keep the beekeepers this year. So I don't mind putting some money into training them up. You took a 2-day cheese course, Bartleby. That's pretty awesome. Build a medium chicken coop to get funding of 5,000. Well, I think that's something I could do now. I have a bit of space over here that could maybe hold a medium chicken coop. Get some money back from that would be pretty nice. Now, the only thing is, I think I might need to do a bit of training to get the medium chicken coop. So far, we only have the small one. Oh, not enough money. So maybe I can. It's not saying that it's unavailable. So once we have 50,000, we'll have to have a look at that. See if there's anything that I can sell at the moment. I think I sold all my stuff. Oh, we've got some honey still. Getting quite a bit of cornflower there now as well. That's all the honey sold. I will try and sell my cornflower, I think. That actually wasn't bad money for that. Still don't have very much money though. My milk helps. A lot. Oh, I've got to mow the grass again. Man. And obviously we can only mow one at once. Etos tractor is still needing a bit more renovating, I think. Poor Etos tractor. Got used an awful lot in the beginning of the year. I wonder if the combine can have some more renovating done. No. I don't understand why I'm not allowed to repair yet. Is that something I need to train for? anything else for helping with machines? Maintenance of machines. Slow the wear of machines. I will be doing that one next, I think. Anything that helps me with my machines is a good thing. Just checking I actually press the accept button there. Please tell me that you're... They bred one cow. I got so excited that I was going to finish the scenario then, and they bred one cow. So now we just have one cow to breed. Okay, I'm turning up the speed, guys. It needs to be turned up. Don't have a harvest for a little while, so that's cool. I don't know how many seasonal workers I have left now. I do have a few. They'll be here till the 6th of November. That's okay. We'll have to manage without them after that. They'll be there at least for the strawberry harvest. Possibly a little bit for that raspberry harvest. And for that one, actually. I'll just have to spread them out. Okay, someone needs to come and mow this. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, they just need to come and rake this then. Come and rake my grass. Thank you. Wonderful. I'm just curious as to what the next mission is going to be, and I know it won't be too long. It won't be too long until those cows are ready to breed again, surely. We just need one more cow. I can't buy one more cow though, it has to be bred. That's the rules apparently. Which is why it takes so long. It's taken hours to do this. I mean, some of it was getting the money together to upgrade the cow sheds. We needed to get the medium ones. They cost 85,000 each. This farm is worth a lot of money. We've got a house that's worth 400,000. We've got cow sheds worth 85,000. We've got a mill over there. What's that worth? Got a mill worth... No. What's the mill? 120,000 for the mill. Like, that's a lot. So now all of my animals are ready for breeding all at the same time. Fantastic. There was a little part of the stream, like... Oh. No, don't buy and sell them. Oh my goodness me. All the inseminator. I mucked that one up completely, so good job. That doesn't really matter too much. Yay, we've bred our 30 cows. Success. Developing knowledge and broadening horizons. Why don't you buy a planter? And you are still planting seedlings manually? Buy a planter on the machine market and plant red pepper. Red pepper is very profitable. Right, I'm going to need a small field somewhere to do this. I don't know how many red peppers I have to plant. We'll see. Buy a planter and plant red pepper on the field. What I could do is possibly remove grass somewhere or something, or I could just make a really small, the smallest field possible somewhere, maybe to the side of here or something. And plant red peppers on it. I'm sure I have a planter somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll probably get rid of this field after I do this quest, because it annoys me when I just have like stupid quests for things. I don't even want to plant red peppers, and if I did, I'd do it in a greenhouse. But they're very profitable. Yeah, yeah. So we'll buy 105 units of red pepper. To be honest, I'm just doing this for the quest right now because, quite frankly, these are not going to even survive the autumn. So buy a planter. I'm just going to pause actually because it's really getting into autumn time now. If I don't do this before the winter, I've got to wait the whole winter to do it. So I need the machine market and I need a planter. Sowers and planters. Planter, new machine. Buy. Put it in the medium brick garage. Fantastic. And then, do you know what? I don't even need, actually. I'm not doing this properly at all. Right, okay, I need to wait for the red pepper seeds to come in, and then I literally am just going to tell the planter to plant them straight into that soil without even preparing it, because it's not going to... Thank you for the woohoo, by the way, Royal Brandywine. It's not going to even survive, so why would I put the work into it? Like I say, I'm doing this just to basically get through the quest. Here we are. Machines, autofill. Right then. It'll be interesting to watch how this works, because it seems to be lots of people and a planter and the tractor. So I'm not sure what happens there then. So they all stand there like lemons, waiting for the tractor. Someone, I assume, has gone to get the tractor. They have added the planter onto the back of it. And here they come. So why do we need like a load of people? Oh, I see. Look. Oh, let's slow this down. They all sit on the back of the tractor and they like plant rows of the stuff. That's pretty cool. I do like all the animations and stuff that they do. There we go. We've done. Time to deepen your knowledge and broaden your horizons. Training is very important. Complete labour law training, industrial poultry management training, training in banking 1, and plant potatoes in one of the fields using a potato planter. Okay. So I need to make another tiny little field of wastage. We've done training in banking 1. I don't know about labour law. And I don't know about industrial poultry. But we can certainly do the potato stuff pretty quickly and then work on the training. This is going a lot faster now. So we've done training banking 1. We've done labour law. We need to do industrial poultry. So let's pause it and go over here and do industrial poultry. Also tell everybody to go like harvest. We have no one left. I have a feeling I'm going to need them for the potato planting as well. And honestly, I would rather have them do that because these crops are about to go fallow anyway. So this is going to be the last harvest we have. So we'll work on the potatoes. I'm going to make a little tiny field again, another 30 by 10. So come back from there. Another 30 by 10. That's going to be for potatoes. We're going to buy a potato planter from the machine market. Potato planter for 9,000. Really? What? That's going on parking 2, so that's apparently massive. But there's going to be some things that we'll possibly want to plant in some of the bigger fields next year. We're going to have a much bigger farm by next year, so we might want to do a massive potato field or a massive whatever field. But at the moment, I don't want to waste the seeds or the time or the labour or anything like that. So I'm happy we'll just get 170 kilos of potatoes and we'll stick them just straight onto that field, and they will die in the winter. I'm quite prepared for that. But I just want to get the experience of planting them, and then I'll plant them properly next year on a properly nicely prepared field. Now, new tractors are going to be needed, 100%, and new tractor drivers. So we'll probably even need another house for people and stuff like that. Get more full-time employees, because the farm is getting bigger all the time, but it's also getting more profitable, so we can afford to pay for them. So need to just let it go for a second so that the planter can get delivered. I'm just going to watch for it. Oh yeah, we need to do industrial poultry, don't we? Industrial poultry training. So I haven't done that one yet. I think it's in alphabetical order, so... What was it called? Industrial Poultry Management Training. I'm not seeing it. Anything with like... I'm just going to have a look at the things I've completed. No, okay, I'm going to have a look at the other industrial things and see if there's anything... Pigs, sheep and goats. Why am I not finding this? Workshop for poultry breeders. Ah, there we go. 60 days. Alright, then we'll start with that then. This is going to be long. In the meantime, we're going to play around with the potato planting, I guess. 60 days will take us into the middle of winter, so if I can get the potato planting done before winter sets in, then that's going to be a bit more ideal. I'll probably end the stream before waiting for that. I think we'll wait for that next time. Okay, have we got the potatoes yet? No. I'm sure they're in delivery though. I look at my warehouse. Yeah, in delivery. I'll just keep an eye on that until they are delivered. And I'm hoping that by the time they're delivered, my new machine, it looks like it's on its way there. There we go. That looks like it's my potato delivery. Yep. Okay, so we should be able to do this now. Plant my potatoes. Okay, so potato planter doesn't need like 100 people sitting on there. I'm wondering what the planter actually does. I mean, is it just red peppers? Literally like a whole attachment just for red peppers? I'm kind of thinking that now my farm is bigger, I'm going to want to start destroying fields and things like that and like rearranging things a lot. Still not 100% sure if I will, but I definitely think having some of the tractors closer to fields and things would be better. And then having things like mills and warehouses kind of around the edge of that, and then have animal buildings all together as well would probably be a really good thing. cost a lot of money to change that all around. And there'll be a lot of time building back up the cow herds and stuff, but it might be worth it. For now, though, we've probably got room for like a couple more ginormous fields, and that'll be it. Okay, so let's speed this up a bit because I have told them to come and plant potatoes, and that's the only really, because that was a little bit what was I gonna say, a little bit time sensitive. I wanted that done quite early on. So again, this one is just like, apparently they're all planted now. That wasn't a particularly good animation. I really liked the red pepper animation. I thought that was amazing, where they all sat on the back of the tractor and threw the seeds into the seed spreader thing. That was really good. Okay, so we've done we've bought the potato planter. We have planted the budding potatoes on the field. We have done the labour law training. We have done the training and banking 1. We haven't built a medium chicken coop yet. We still don't have enough money for it though. But we need to wait for 60 days to finish our industrial, or 57 actually now, for our industrial poultry management training. So that's something that we will be finishing off next time. That will allow us, I believe, to have some very large chicken coops, which will be pretty awesome. Oh no, that's just workshop for poultry breeders. I don't know how much the industrial management training is going to take after that. But I think I'm going to end the stream here now, guys. So I really hope that you guys all enjoyed, even though we did have a little technical hitch halfway through. We've done so much on the farm now. It's really, really coming along. It's really profitable now, especially in the spring and summer months. We're going to be going through possibly a little bit of a rough winter, but I believe that our wind turbines and our cows, actually, they're ready to breed. Our wind turbines and our cows and our greenhouses should help us through. We've now got more room, so we could put more greenhouses in. We could do all sorts of really cool things and get this really, really, really good. Once I have enough people around, we'll harvest these crops, but it's the end of the year and I did let them go a little bit. I kind of did that intentionally because I really, really wanted to get those crop planting quests out of the way, and I needed the staff to do it, so you know, they got a little bit left behind, but that's fine. It's just one last harvest, and I'm hoping that, I think as the crop quality goes down, the harvest itself actually gets worse, so yeah, there won't be much left on those fields by next time, but we'll just plough on through the winter, and then next year we'll decide whether we want to put orchards over here. I am thinking orchards. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then I hope you will come back next time, leave me a follow, that sort of thing, and in the meantime, please all look after yourselves and keep being awesome.